I started using drugs when I was 11. So it was, I definitely wasn't making records at that time. So I was exposed to it really, really young, and there was a lot of things that happened to me as a young person that were really difficult to deal with.
Become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want to do is be more like me.
Ain't That a Shame was one of the songs that put Antwan Fats Domino Jr. on the musical map in America. The 1955 tune hit the top 10 and catapulted this soft-spoken, humble New Orleans musician into superstardom.
I just made it big because I guess the people liked my record, and regardless how big people say I am, I feel much bigger when I'm in New Orleans.
Before the sounds of jazz and blues engulfed the Crescent City, it was Fats Domino's boogie-woogie beats that had people foot-tapping. Domino was a best-selling African-American singer in the 1950s and early 1960s. The pianist and singer sold more than 65 million albums and had more than 30 top 40 singles, including the catchy Blueberry Hill. Although Domino originally signed with Imperial Records back in the 1940s, he eventually moved over to ABC Paramount Records. From then on, the hits slowed down, but that didn't worry Domino.
I enjoy working. Matter of fact, I feel better when I'm working.
And fans and music critics never fell out of love with his bluesy sound either.
Ladies and gentlemen, Antwan Fats Domino.
He also earned a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award and was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. October 24th, 1991 was proclaimed Fats Domino Day in his native city. Domino and his wife Rosemary had 8 children, all while living in the Big EZ. But in his 70s, he began experiencing health problems and even had to bow out of the New Orleans Jazz Fest in May 2006. He made headlines in the days following Hurricane Katrina in 2005. He was feared dead because his neighborhood, the Lower Ninth Ward, was all but washed away. In a matter of days, the world learned he and his family had been rescued. But Domino's home, battered by the storm and inundated by floodwaters 15 feet high, didn't fare so well.
I would like to keep the house.
Fats Domino's music will live forever, but that's not all he gave us.
In all my life, I tried my best to make people happy with my music. And tonight, I want y'all to know y'all made me very, very happy. Thank you. God bless you.
Now with the latest on comedian Charlie Murphy, the older brother of Eddie Murphy, passing away after a brave battle with leukemia. Tributes pouring in overnight and over social media, and beautiful words from his brother, as you can imagine. ABC's Mara Schiavocampo has that story for us.
This morning, tears for a man who made so many laugh.
This is my work, but it's also my play. See, I'm having fun right now.
Actor and comedian Charlie Murphy passing away at 57 Wednesday after a battle with leukemia. In a statement, the Murphy family saying there won't be a day that goes by that his presence will not be missed. Murphy made his big screen debut in 1989's Harlem Nights.
So how are we gonna make 50,000 now?
Directed by his brother, Eddie Murphy, who told Variety he grew up impersonating his big brother.
Well, Charlie is actually my best impression, because I've been doing him since I was like 2 or 3.
Charlie would go on to become a star in his own right as part of Chappelle's show on Comedy Central.
You know what we're gonna call this? The shirts against the blouse.
Best known for his hilarious True Hollywood Stories sketches about icons like Rick James,
Charlie Murphy! That was cold-blooded!
and Prince.
In your face, Charlie Murphy.
Now, the father of 3 is being mourned by fans and fellow comedians.
He was the best storyteller I've ever heard. All right, I love you, Charlie.
Kevin Hart posting on Instagram, his stories were legendary and unbelievable and heartfelt. Charlie Murphy posting this final tweet the night before his death. One to sleep on, release the past to rest as deeply as possible.
Greg Allman has died. He was 69.
I'm not gonna let 'em catch me, no. Not gonna let 'em catch the midnight ride.
A statement on the musician's website confirmed the news on Saturday that read in part, Greg, quote, passed away peacefully at his home in Savannah, Georgia, and that he'd struggled with health issues over the past several years.
Back home, you'll always run to sweet Melissa.
Greg helped found the Allman Brothers Band along with his brother Dwayne in the late 60s, and was most famously known for the hits Midnight Rider, Melissa, and Whipping Post. Celebrities reacted to the loss on social media. Cher, Allman's ex-wife and mother of their son Elijah Blue, took to Twitter to remember the late singer, posting old photos of the pair, writing, "I've tried, words are impossible." Melissa Etheridge posted this throwback. "He showed me his tattoos, his voice, his soul." Keith Urban wrote, "My heart breaks today at the passing of soul brother Greg Allman."
John Hurd cause of death. Ex-wife suspects Home Alone dad died from accidental overdose. Fans were shocked earlier this week to learn of the death of veteran actor John Hurd, and his cause of death remains unconfirmed, even as of this writing. But in a recent interview, the Home Alone star's third wife, Lana Pritchard, said that she believes she knows why her ex-husband died. He may have accidentally overdosed on medication for his back problems. Speaking to Radar Online, Lana Pritchard talked about how she was devastated upon hearing about Hurd's death from his second wife, Sharon. The 71-year-old Hurd, who was best known for his role as family patriarch Peter McAllister in the Home Alone film franchise, was found dead in his Palo Alto hotel room on Friday, just days after he had undergone back surgery at Stanford Medical Center. With John Hurd's cause of death still unknown, as of the time of her interview, Pritchard told Radar Online that she firmly believes that her ex-husband had accidentally overdosed on the pain medication given to him after his back surgery. He was in so much pain from sciatica that he had problems walking, and it really was getting him down, said Pritchard, who was married to Hurd for 7 months in 2010. Lana Pritchard further added that she had spoken to Hurd on Tuesday prior to his surgery, and that he was in positive spirits at that time. However, she admitted feeling bad because she felt she could have been of more help, despite John insisting that he did not want anyone to help him. "He was a kind guy and we have known each other for many years. I'm worried that he lay in the hotel room dead for a few days. That is very sad. Assuming John Hurt had indeed overdosed, his cause of death may be similar to that of his son Max, who passed away in December 2016 at the age of 22. As the Mirror noted, Max Hurt was estranged from his famous father, and in his obituary, Max's mother Sharon wrote that her son was in deep grief of not having a father participating in his life. In her interview with Radar, Lana Pritchard said that John Hurt was having difficulty coming to terms with Max's untimely passing 7 months ago, and while she did mention it was also an overdose, it bears mentioning that an Inquisitor report on Max Hurt's passing stressed that the young man's cause of death was not officially announced. He had struggled to come to terms with the death of his son Max from an overdose, and he hated being riddled with pain as he wanted to be active. According to a report from ABC News, authorities are still in the process of determining John Hurt's cause of death, but investigations have not yielded any sign of foul play.
Sam Shepard, the Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright and Oscar-nominated actor, died on Thursday at his home in Kentucky. He was 73. Chris Bona, a spokesperson for Shepard's family, tells CNN he died of complications of ALS, more commonly known as Lou Gehrig's disease. Shepard authored more than 40 plays, winning the Pulitzer Prize for Drama in 1979 for his play Buried Child, which explored the breakdown of the traditional American family. The Broadway production of the drama was nominated for 5 Tony Awards in 1996. Shepard, a native of Fort Sheridan, Illinois, received an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Actor for his portrayal of pilot Chuck Yeager in the 1983 astronaut drama The Right Stuff. His other notable on-screen work includes performances in Steel Magnolias, Black Hawk Down and most recently, the Netflix drama Bloodline. Shepard is survived by 3 children and 2 sisters. The family requests privacy at this difficult time, Bona said in a statement to CNN. Troy Gentry is survived by his wife and 2 kids. Montgomery Gentry's biggest hit is Something to Be Proud Of, which topped the country music charts in 2005. They also had hits with If You Ever Stop Loving Me and My Town. The group was on tour, and they were scheduled to perform a concert Friday night at Flying W Airport and Resort. It's unclear what caused the crash. Investigators are on the scene. The news was reported on the duo's Twitter account. Troy Gentry, half of the popular country duo Montgomery Gentry, died in a helicopter crash on Friday in New Jersey, his label confirmed. He was 50. According to a statement issued by Average Joe's Entertainment, the crash took place at approximately 1 p.m. in Medford, New Jersey. Additional details of the crash are currently unknown. Gentry was set to perform, along with his Montgomery Gentry partner Eddie Montgomery, Friday night at the Flying W Airport and Resort in Medford. The concert had been cancelled even before Gentry was revealed to have been a victim in the accident. According to NJ.com, one other individual, reportedly the pilot of the craft, was also killed in the crash. Montgomery was reportedly not on the helicopter. The Federal Aviation Administration told NJ.com that a Schweizer 269 helicopter crashed into a wooded area off the runway 1 at the airport. Medford Township Police Chief Richard Meador said authorities got a call of a distressed helicopter around 1 p.m. The Kentucky-based duo formed in the late 90s, and is perhaps best known for their hit My Town, along with other singles like Hillbilly Shoes and Headlights. They were named Duo of the Year by both the Academy of Country Music and the Country Music Association in 2000, and were inducted into the Grand Ole Opry in 2009. The band tweeted just hours before the crash, writing, "Heading to Medford, New Jersey to play tomorrow. You looking forward to the show? We are." The 2 longtime collaborators always wanted to make it clear that Montgomery Gentry was not a duo that was put together by the industry, a la the popular perception of Brooks and Dunn. After artists come to Nashville, then, the labels, put duos together, said Montgomery. "See, we were friends before we were ever a duo, and so that's different, I reckon. Lifetime friends, man, hanging out together."